Welcome, Pisces, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. You may start this month out, Pisces, in a very emotional state of mind. So what's new, right? Pisces, you are by nature a deeply feeling sign. You often wear your heart on your sleeve, and your emotional honesty is one of the things that people love about you. Don't hold back if there is a strong desire to express something. Even though others may warn you to be coy, being your authentic self will draw in only the best for you. A conflict with someone, possibly a friend, but more likely a close family member, may leave you feeling alone to go through a tough experience. But that this person is there for you whether it seems that way or not, and then may arise to the occasion at the last minute. Whatever you are working through now should result in happy ending. You should find yourself very close to the finish line with an important goal later in the month, but you may wind up putting off reaching that goal. Why? That may be a mystery even to you, Pisces, but most likely it will have to do with not wanting the experience to end. But if you do choose to wrap this up, you should find that an equally exciting opportunity may present itself very soon. You may have been relying on someone else to help you navigate through a financial matter. Pisces, perhaps you have leaned on this person a bit too much and a bit too often. Therefore, you have not developed the skills you need to work on. This time, try to accomplish your money related tasks on your own, turning to this person only when you get stuck. This is a great way to empower yourself. Thank you for listening, Pisces. I wish you a blessed and successful month. Welcome, Sagittarius, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. Sagittarius, you may feel that you have been forced to hang out on the sidelines for quite some time in an area of your life that is very meaningful to you. Whether this is your work, your community, your or something else that you feel passionate about. Sagittarius, the circumstances may have kept you from getting as involved in something as you would like to be. But this month you may be called into play again, and the thought of doing your thing after being out of it for so long may be inhibiting. But you should find that once you jump back in, it will all come back to you naturally. Don't worry, you may be thinking about embarking on a new venture, but at the same time, the magnitude of it may be intimidating, and you may fear it would be too much. This month, partnering up with someone to take this on could be the recipe for success, but only if you choose the right partner. Take some time to think about who could balance you out harmoniously before you make any moves. You may find it hard to keep friends and loved ones happy this month. It probably has nothing to do with you, but rather with a general air of dissatisfaction with others who want you to emulate what they would do instead. Keep in mind that you are a strong individual, and if you remain true to yourself and you succeed, you will ultimately make everyone happy, especially yourself. Don't be bogged down by criticism or judgment. Use your own internal radar to find your way. Thank you for listening, Sagittarius. I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead. Welcome, Aquarius, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. Aquarius, you are naturally empathic and you have excellent insight into what makes a person tick. This is both a blessing and a curse at times. This month, someone that a friend or a family member wants to become involved with in business, friendship, or romance may not be what they appear to be. You can see right through the facade to what lies beneath. But be careful about sharing about what you see. You can give subtle hints, but don't be overly assertive or you could create resentment. With a few well placed hints, this person should be able to see things clearly after a while. Someone may say you are selfish this month for taking an endeavor that they are not included in, or for using your time to do something for yourself rather than for them. You're anything but selfish, so don't take this seriously. It may just be an immature kind of manipulation. Do what you know to be right without second guessing yourself. Throughout October, Aquarius, you need to punctuate your busy days with moments of peace and quiet for yourself. This may take the form of a regular power nap, a 15-minute meditation in the morning or maybe before sleep, a cup of coffee away from the chaos, or anything else that suits you. Doing this will maintain your energy level and your sense of well being. At the end of the month, you may need to gather volunteers to help you with the project that has become overwhelming. And because you are always so giving yourself, you should have no trouble finding willing helpers. Thank you for listening, Aquarius. I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead. Thank you. Welcome, Scorpio, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. Is romance on your mind, Scorpio? If it isn't yet, it will soon be, as your love life and intimacy should head up significantly in October. The possibilities depend on your unique circumstances, of course, so the way this impacts you personally could range from finding a new love to discovering amazing new facets of existing relationship. But this is definitely a good month of romantic moments. There may be some unanswered questions with one of your more complicated friendships, business, or family relationships. This month, this could get even more confusing or mysterious before anything begins to become clear. But it will become clear if you are patient and you persist in asking the questions that are on your mind. When you finally do find clarity here, perhaps at the end of the month, many things that have not added up will start to make perfect sense. And that in itself will be very rewarding. Some talent of yours that is creative in nature will be highlighted in October. If you wish to further explore this talent, Scorpio, and learn what possibilities it can open up in your life. You may want to take a class, do some insightful reading, or consult with someone who has experience. If you take this seriously, it could potentially become a source of great financial security one day. And by choosing to explore and discover more about your gift, you can also start to build a network of connections that can support what you do and inspire you as well. Thank you for listening, Scorpio. I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead. Welcome, Cancer, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. Cancer, many people born under this sign have been burning the candle at both ends for some time now. And that may not be as fun and exciting as one might imagine. It isn't that you have been socializing or partying, more likely, you are spending a lot of time working intensely and trying to catch up on some of your obligations that have fallen behind. The pace may continue for a week or so in the beginning of October, but things should start to slow down and become calmer and more evenly paced after that. And when that happens, it will give you the chance to dig in with some of the things you really want to do. There may be a one big goal in particular that you have been fantasizing about, one that you haven't had the time to devote your time for a while. That goal is what you should make a point of working on this month, Cancer. This could lead to something big for you. You may have gotten behind or disappointed yourself in some way with a financial goal recently. This month, if you are careful and work on creating a budget for yourself, you cannot just catch up, but you may even be able to get ahead. A lot in financial security can be dependent on proper planning and budgeting. There could also be some lucrative opportunities coming your way that will allow you to beef up your income and your savings. You may be working toward learning something or perfecting a skill, and it may be taking longer than expected, but keep this in mind. When you are building a house, you don't start with the kitchen or the den. You start with the foundation. Right now, Cancer, you are laying an important foundation for your goal. Once that is done, things should pick up and gain momentum rather quickly. I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead, Cancer. Thank you for listening. Welcome, Virgo, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. You have been harboring a dream for a long time, Virgo. Perhaps you have gotten involved in trying to make that dream come true during some periods of time, but this is a long and drawn out process. You may have made some headway, but this is not a short stretch, and there may be so many other things that you have to do. You may be wondering if you can even make this happen without burning yourself out completely. You can. This month, try scheduling brief moments in between your obligations to accomplish small steps. Don't force yourself to go beyond that. This way, you have one brief assignment every so often, and if you keep at it, you will get there without all of the angst and exhaustion. Early in October, Virgo, you may find yourself being pulled in many directions. It seems that so many people want or need something from you, but you are not an endless source of help for others. Say yes to what you want to be involved in, of course, but don't feel compelled to go beyond what you can comfortably do. Make this a personal rule and be firm about it. Your career or some favorite calling may come into focus this month. You may receive an opportunity, or someone may spark your interest and get a conversation started about pursuing something you love intensely. Be sure to make time for this, because this could not only be a source of pride and enjoyment, but it could also turn out to be a source of income or other material benefit in the future. Thank you for listening, Virgo. I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead. Thank you. Welcome, Taurus, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. Taurus, a lot of the focus for you this month will be on home and family. That may not be an especially pleasant thought right now, because there may be some stress and strife centered around one or both of those aspects of your life. There could be something unsettling about your home or your home life. There may be an expanding chasm between you and someone you love. But the fact that this month highlights those areas is actually a good thing. This is not about something to dread. This is about something to look forward to and something to be grateful for. In October, you will have several chances to improve your situation both within your home and home life, as well as with estranged or fractured family relationships. You may have something else to celebrate this month as well, something you did very well in the past. Taurus, perhaps even a long time ago, may have made a major impression on someone. Your particular talent may have become very relevant recently and is in high demand. You may therefore have the chance for an encore performance that could bring you much closer to a dream come true. The only possible notable friction that you may encounter in October could occur with an authority figure who is pushy or unkind in the way they deal with others, even if this person is in charge of something you're involved in. Be sure to stand up for yourself, Taurus. That will be respected by someone who does matter to you. Thank you for listening, Taurus. I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead. Thank you. Welcome, Libra, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. Libra, it may seem like your loved ones are competing for your attention this month. Maybe you haven't been spending enough time with them in recent weeks or months, and they may need the steady comfort and the sense of welcome and warmth that you can provide them. Spending time with the people you care about and who care about you is incredibly valuable to you as well. This month, you may have the chance to spend a lot more time with family members and other loved ones. This may happen through family gatherings, birthdays, and so on. Even if you are tied up with other things, make a point to attend any social get togethers and be sure to extend invitations as well. Libra, the sense of support and the knowledge that you are loved is something that can infuse your life with a true sense of belonging in the world. A long distance connection of some kind could come up in October. This could have wide ranging possibilities. You could be offered or begin a long distance relationship, or you may wind up doing some kind of business or transaction with someone who lives far away. Whatever it is, though, it will bring rewards that you will be happy to receive. There may also be a focus on your living situation throughout this month. Perhaps you will consider redecorating or purchasing a new piece of furniture, or it may be far more serious with the consideration of a move. Plan carefully, Libra, and avoid any impulsive decisions. Sleep on any choices you are thinking about making, then make the best decision given all the considerations. Thank you for listening, Libra. I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead. Thank you. Welcome, Leo, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. Leo, you are strong, tough, and assertive, but you are also very much a people pleaser. People are drawn to you for your magnetic charm, your big heart, and the warmth you radiate, and you love being loved and adored. Therefore, you sometimes go overboard in trying to please others, even if that sometimes means being unfair to yourself. This month, you may be deluged with people trying to get closer to you, and many may want something from you, but you can still be adored when saying no. Leo, just be realistic about what you can take on and handle, and be your usual charming self if you have to turn someone down. It will be alright. A home matter may need your attention later in the month. This may be connected to some important system or appliance malfunctioning, an upgrade, or the discovery of a repair that is needed. Although you may just want to get this done, you can look for ways to save money by shopping around, bartering, or even taking on a project yourself. Think about it, Leo. You may have been denying certain feelings you have had about a family matter. When something affects you this deeply, you often try to numb yourself to it or be tough and just endure it. But if you can find a way to express the emotions you are feeling, you will not only feel so much better, you will also mend a rift or come to an understanding that can make you much happier. I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead, Leo. Thank you for listening. Welcome, Aries, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. Aries, the road ahead may be a mystery to you right now. You can probably sense that changes are coming, as there is something in the air that is absolutely sizzling. It feels good, but it may also feel frightening because you don't know what to expect. This month, Aries, you will begin to see your path open up. This will likely occur through conversations, observations made during tranquil times, and through little signs that seem to find their way to you throughout the month. Does this mean you will be off to the races right now? No, not necessarily, Aries. But throughout October, you can make considerable progress toward the places that you are meant to be at. However, if you choose to pursue an objective that has led you down in the past, you may feel stuck. Go with what seems right and best for you intuitively. You may have been making a request to the universe for something you want dearly. You may truly believe that this is something you will embrace wholeheartedly, yet you are not open to receiving at this time. Is that because you aren't sure, Aries? Does this desire conflict with something else that you want? Take some time this month to figure that out because this can become available to you soon if you open your heart to it. Just be sure to be true to yourself and to be honest with yourself as you assess what is best and what is most important to you. Thank you for listening, Aries, and I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead. Thank you. Welcome, Capricorn, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. Capricorn, issues surrounding legal matters, contracts, or agreements could come up more than once in October. But this is a good thing because the conversation surrounding these matters will finally resolve some outstanding concerns of yours. Although there may be some frustrating aspects to deal with, if you keep your cool, your conversations can be effective and enlightening, which will bring you what you want. A compromise may be in order this month with a project that you can seem to get off the ground. This may have been stalled perhaps repeatedly because all parties could not come to an agreement. If this is important to you, you know that someone has to budge a bit, and maybe that's you. But even if you do, you should still get most of what you want, or even all of what you want, if the compromise was all that was needed to make someone move forward. You may have done a lot of daydreaming in recent weeks about ways to acquire something you want, but it's time to stop dreaming and start creating a plan of action. If you don't move soon, this may fritter away into a lost dream that had great potential and that will be regretful. Someone in your world may frequently attempt to monopolize your time. You often let this person get away with it because you enjoy their company, but then you may wind up getting behind on other important things, which can lead to frustration. This month, Capricorn, work on establishing some clear boundaries, then be firm about enforcing them. Thank you for listening, Capricorn. I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead. Welcome, Gemini, to your monthly horoscope reading. This is for the month of October. Gemini, a long-term friendship, perhaps one that has been with you since childhood, could be tested this month. Although you have avoided confronting each other, there is a conflict brewing. You may not want to instigate friction, but that may be exactly what is needed. If you do bring this out into the light of day, you can work on throughout it successfully and find greater peace and harmony once again through strong communication and consideration of each other's feelings. Going to a loved one for advice can be a double-edged sword, Gemini. On one hand, a loved one may know you better than just about anyone else, especially if this is a close family member. They will understand what makes you tick. They will know your strengths and your weaknesses. They can offer you truly insightful advice, but then again, if the advice goes wrong or you wind up in an argument over what direction to take, it can damage your relationship or create unnecessary tension that can be stressful. However, if you go into it understanding all of this and decide that this will only be for the good, you could make it work. Also this month, Gemini, don't allow someone's terse message or flawed communication create an anxiety. You may wonder what someone's shorthand delivered in a text message or as a post on social media is all about. It will be easy to read between the lines, which is why this is not a good way to communicate, because you could certainly misinterpret the true meaning. This is a month when communication can go wary, so try to stick to face communication. Thank you for listening, Gemini. I wish you a blessed and successful month ahead. Thank you.